Everyone, I get this question asked quite often. How do I get that dream job? How do I get that one position that I've always wanted? Maybe it's in a professional sports, maybe it's working with elite athletes, maybe it's a high performance center. Ultimately, there's three fundamental things that I look for anybody coming into our world here at Sports Performance, or that I've been able to successfully get into new jobs, and those that I see with other recruiters or employers looking for. Three basic fundamentals that you have to include in preparing for that dream job or aspiring for that dream job, or in an interview. What do you do? How do you prepare? Number one, you have to, this sounds really fundamental, but ultimately you have to prepare. What does that mean? I see this too often. People don't prepare for an interview. They think that because they generally have gone to the website, they know the basics about the company, that they're prepared. What I mean by being prepared is know the ins and the outs. What is this company or the place where you want to work? What does it stand for? What's the mission? What's the vision? What are their values? What are you looking for in a relationship? I know it sounds a little cliche, but the way we think about a job and working with teammates and coworkers is that you're building these relationships with these individuals, and ultimately they want to know that you're invested as much as they're going to invest in you. So when you have a relationship with two people who generally know each other very well, think about this. On the employer side, what we have is they know your resume, and they know your general cover letter, and maybe they've done some research on you and in your past history and your work history. They've called your references. They've gone into that much work at least to get to know who you are. They want to know that you've done the same. So if you come into an interview without knowing everything behind the scenes on that company, when it started, why it started, who's in there, who's in different positions, what are the team members, what are their strengths, what are their specialties, you looked up theirs. And ultimately what that does is it helps you formulate a better idea if you want to be part of that team, you want to be part of that relationship. Don't get stuck in looking for a position that just has people you want to work with, or athletes or clients or whatever it is, but you're also going to be working with those other teammates and individuals that are going to formulate the great relationship that creates that dream job. So number one is prepare. Know everything that you have going into that relationship. What do they do? Why did they do it? Everything behind the scenes. And ultimately, what that allows you to have is a better comfort level on why you're very interested in this company. And maybe you've done that before you even applied, but most people will come in without knowing what they're actually applying for. They were attracted to the clientele. They were attracted to, the things that were sexy, the advertising or the marketing, whatever it is. But ultimately, you got to know if this is the right place for you. Number two, I think ultimately when you prepare, that helps you understand if this is the right place. Once you get into the preparation phase and you actually now are going into the actual interview, you're meeting with people, you ultimately want to ensure, if you can read that, passion. Passion is not something you prepare for, it's what happens as a consequence of all the preparation. Everything that you've looked into should now give you a sense of excitement, passion to be able to go into this interview, be able to go into meeting other individuals that are part of this team, that's part of that mission, and that should fire you up. And when you're in that interview, you should be showing them what that means to you and why. So the preparation really gives you more and more passion about what they do. And if you're not passionate about the team or the company, you're just passionate about the people you're going to work with, that's going to die pretty soon. That relationship won't last because those clients, those people are going to be on various companies. Ultimately, what you want to do is make sure that you're passionate about what you're doing, who you're doing it with, and then who you're doing it for. So there's multiple variables, but that passion should be shown in your body language and everything that you do. They should feel that. It should exude everything that you feel about that company. And ultimately, when you do that, that helps the other side of the relationship understand that you are very invested in the relationship and what you want to do with them, help grow and ultimately fulfill a larger mission or vision. And so by knowing what the company does, showing how passionate you truly are, they get a general sense of, man, this person is a perfect fit. And I'm telling you, whether that dream job is a local company, a global company, or professional sports, they're looking for the same things. Whether you're doing NBA or NHL or the NFL, those people are looking for those same things. What type of personality does this help? Are they going to be able to work well with the athletes? Do they actually love being part of an organization, or do they just want to work with athletes? There's a big difference, and ultimately, why are they doing this? And that ultimately helps you formulate the last bullet point, and that's to be genuine. So when you're genuine, you've prepared, that created fire underneath you, and now the preparation created that fire. Ultimately, just be yourself and be genuine, and ultimately you, by doing that and being genuine, they see what your interest is and see what you want to do. And when you have passion and it's fueled and it's literally oozing out of you and it's genuine, the other side will feel that. And that's what makes a really good interview. That's what makes a good partnership, a relationship. And employers are looking for that. And both sides, I've been on both sides of that. As a member of professional sports, I've personally been hired by professional athletes, and they're the employer at that point, and they're looking for the same thing, and they're selfish in that sense that they want somebody whose attention is on them and everything that's going to be on them. And when you show them, like, I'm literally here to change your career, I'm here to keep you healthy, they understand that and they feel that. And if you're being genuine, it's an easy opportunity to gain new exposure. So whether that dream job is, like I said, local or global or professional athletes, you have to have these three things. And whether that's being a team member here at Sports Performance, where we help people stay healthy and active for life, or you're working with any form of, in your local town, any place that you really want to, and that's your dream job, you have to consider these things. If not, you're going in cold. You're going in only based on what you've seen or you read. I think that you ultimately have to, be passionate, show up, walk in, call, let them know that you're interested, that you're not a number. Think about, if you're a physical therapist or a chiropractor or a massage therapist, everything that you did to get into school, you did research on the school, you took all of the prerequisites, maybe you showed up to the school, you did all those things on the front end to make sure it was the school that you wanted. There's no difference on that dream job. It's the same, except that you're just changing. It's no longer a curriculum, but it's now the performance of your work output and who you're going to be working with. So do all the research, show you're passionate, be yourself, be genuine. And if you did enough preparation, you've already decided if this is a place for you, and you were, there's no harm in telling them, like, this is my dream job. This is a place where I want to be. I will do everything possible to get this because I know it, I live it, I breathe it. This is who I am. This is what I want to do next. And when people can feel that, I hope that gives you a little chills. When people can feel that, you just see them smiling behind the scenes. So just my tidbits on a dream job. Prepare, be passionate, and be genuine. I hope this helps. Let me know if you get that dream job because of this, or you use other tips or tools. I hope this helps, and leave me any comments below and let me know what other tips I'm missing, or whatever tips that you use. Thanks.